A Travis County jury has a lot to think about in the murder trial of a UT freshman.
The man accused of sexually assaulting, hitting, and strangling Haruka Weiser unexpectedly took the stand. Mikhail Criner answered questions for three hours. The judge won't allow us to play audio from the courtroom, but KXAN's Eugene Cho got reaction from people inside and heard from a defense attorney about how Criner's testimony might affect his fate.
A standing room only courtroom watched silently as Criner told prosecutors, quote, "Y'all should focus on continuing the investigation afterward because I'm more worried about who really did it."
Sometimes defendants make very, very compelling witnesses.
Attorney Charlie Baird isn't directly involved in this case, but he's a defense lawyer who's had clients testify in their trials.
Well, lawyers are certainly there to advise their clients on the pros and the cons of anything in the trial. If he wants to testify, he has an absolute right to testify.
That could have some benefits. Baird told us it reminds the jury that he is, after all, a human being.
They never call him by his name. They always try to dehumanize him and act like he's just more of a piece of furniture than he is a living, breathing individual.
Wednesday, Criner shared stories about his childhood, moving from home to home, often ending up in foster care. Prosecutors countered by reading something Criner wrote, a story about a man attacking and sexually assaulting a woman.
I think disturbing is probably the best word to use at this point.
He said he wrote the story based on pornography he had watched.
And that's the type of evidence that probably could not have come before the jury had Mr. Criner not testified.
Toward the end, Criner said, "So far, I don't like my odds."
And I can see how he could say, I'm kind of a victim of circumstance here. I did not commit the offense, but a lot of the evidence essentially may connect me to the commission of the offense.
Baird says the jury has a long road ahead, trying to decide Criner's guilt or innocence. Eugene Cho, KXAN News.
Tomorrow, the defense will continue making its case. Closing arguments are also expected.